Greetings, Keishlings. Keish Prime here to my late reaction to Mashle, Magic and Muscles, Chapter 58. Okay, quick explanation. If you watched my Undead Unluck chapter, you can listen to that and then just kind of skip this. But otherwise, I had an accident at work. I kind of bashed up my knee and stuff trying to run down a customer because they didn't get their apple pie that they paid for, and the ramp got me. I tripped, like tumbled and everything, and just all kinds of bashed up here. A little bit here. It looked like a snake bite at one point because there's like just two puncture wounds, but it was from my watch, which somehow is still ticking even though it's scarred up and stuff now a little bit. Glasses stayed on my face, surprisingly, and my hat saved my head even though I do have a little bit of a bump, which may or may not have affected my memory in some way because I've been having kind of little lapses here and there, more so than normal. And then, yeah, the knee being the biggest thing, and a little bit on this hand as well. But yeah, it took the brunt of it. It was swollen to the size of a grapefruit, and eventually I couldn't even bend it. So, yeah. So I couldn't even sit in this chair. So that's why you get late reactions this week. But I'm on the mend. Ice packs are my friend. They've reduced the swelling quite a bit, and I can now bend my leg a good 50% or maybe a little more. So, and I feel that ice pack slipping off my leg right now. But yeah, it's liable to fall off before the end of this reaction, actually. Let me just, there, that should help. But yeah, so that was me. I call it the apple pie turnover tumble. But yeah, anyway, let's get to what you came here for, shall we? Okay. No title. Oh, there's the title. Mash, Bernadette, and the final exam. Okay, so we're finally going to get the Macron versus Mash fight. The Battle of M. Let the match between Marguerite Macron, or Macaron, I kept wanting to call him the French Prime Minister for some reason, and Mash Bernadette begin. Oh, hold on a second. He wants a cream puff, doesn't he? Yep. I need calories before I work out. What a coincidence. Might I snack as well? He has tempura shrimp. Dip. Okay, what the... Can you even taste the shrimp with that much tartar sauce on it? What a silly question. I'm putting shrimp on my tartar sauce. Tartar sauce is good because the shrimp exist to make it so. Okay. He's got the eyes of a madman. This is gonna be tough. Mash actually looks worried. And now Dot's like, oh no, based on my completely biased reasonings, the crazier someone is, the more powerful they are, or is the more powerful they are. I mean, maybe. Unpredictable. That means this guy's a real badass. And there is Caldor. Order chose Macron because he, like I said, Prime Minister of France, because he has the utmost faith in him. He hasn't made another attempt on the boy until this tournament. That's how confident Order is of Macaron's skills. Meaning the difference between Macaron's power and Bernadette's is such that Macaron can absolutely finish Mash off. I feel like I can't read. Shall we begin? Okay, big explosion of sound, I'm guessing. I feel it. You okay? With this much magical energy, it's no surprise you can feel it. So Finn felt it, Dot doesn't seem like he is taking too much of a notice of it. Excuse me. And Lance, he's taking it like a champ. This is the power required to become a divine visionary. Show me you can do it better, Mash Bernadette. Now sauce. But that's just basic magic. What's going on? Mashle probably knocked that out of the... He tried to volleyball it just like he did before, but it's too powerful. Oh god, it's burrowing into his hand, or his arms. It's heavy as a bowling ball. Oh, he's digging trenches because of the... Oh, okay, it wasn't even just trenches. It's like he just... The ground is just breaking under that force. What the? Mash can't return the serve? It's going to send him into the wall. And it did. He's now embedded in the wall, I think. Where is he? No, actually, I don't even know if he's in the hall. He's gone. Where'd he go? Oh, he's got you from behind. Spine magic? And what just happened? Oh, he shot the ground, launching them into the air. Hellfall. He's not even using, like, sound-based magic. Brutal. What a slam. I'm not going to say the thing from Space Jam, because I never can say it right. Is it over already? He stopped Marguerite with one blow? What? Wait, was it Mash that jumped them up in the air? I guess it was. I thought it was Macron, but I guess not. How'd Mash get out of there? Didn't he hit the wall? Backdashing. What? He ran backwards at a faster pace than the spell. That's how he avoided the wall. For real? Freaky. But isn't it strange how we're talking about bowling balls and returning serves and a bunch of other non-magical stuff? Those terms don't exactly scream magic school. And the magic school bus. I'd actually love to see their school bus. It's probably some kind of extended carriage. Oh well, I'm sure it's no big deal. Interesting. Let's see here. Okay, so Macron has smashed down. He's alright. But how did he withstand that? That is very true. Oh, sound cushion. And Caldor's explaining it. Marguerite used a note to cushion his fall before he hit the ground. Also, is no one going to call out Mushroom Head on naming a throw like a magic spell? Well, I've never heard of spine magic before. I thought he couldn't use magic, so they all think that was magic. Let's see here. Okay, he's dodging the blast. He's gotten behind him. But the wand is drawn. Oh, the spell like that at point blank range is gonna what? Oh, he does have his wand like literally on his forehead. He stopped, but why? You're attempting to guard something. It's cream puff, of course. Did I just zone out there for a second? I'm sorry. My brain. I'm starting to wonder if I might have gotten the slightest concussion from that fall. He cannot fight our utmost with something so precious to you on the line. Set it aside. I don't know. You had a chivalrous side. Is that Lemon or somebody else that's come to gather the cream puff? Amazing. Check out the back and forth. It's got me on edge. What was that conversation even about? Yikes, I want those wasted seconds back. Neither of them are going all out. They're still testing each other, so Lance gets it. Marguerite secondeth puts him a step ahead. If either of them so chooses, this could end. They could end this in an instant. Now let us enjoy our time. Oh, he's tapping his foot. He's getting ready to lead the musical opera. Musical? I meant magical opera. Mash Bernadette. Okay. There's dragons flying. I've kept you waiting. My dear Mash Bernadette. Oh. Okay, the dragons were not just in the background. They are carrying, what is it called? Something Zero. The bad guys. How splendid. It's like we're going on a trip. You kind of are. But anyway. So that happened. Like I said, I'm sorry, I think I just paused there for a moment. Oh Lord, or maybe I'm just lightheaded because I just finished up another video. So I might not do another one for a bit. Which all that's left is Dr. Stone, so. And it'll come out before or after this one, and like even before that will be Undead Unluck, so check those out as well. But yeah, Macron is using spells that I'm surprised that he would be using. You know, like the basic blasting spell that Brad used in the beginning. Now Cross or Now Cos. So that's interesting. But I thought that was his own personal magic, but I guess not. The things you learn. But anyway, so that all happened. Mash is actually going to have a bit of a time, like I thought with Macron, but this is a bit different. Like, he's outpacing him by using, basic skills, which is interesting. Just to show, like, how as your power and magical control and everything and knowledge expands, your weaker stuff also becomes stronger. That's not always the case in series, but it's always a nice thing to see. Like, it's like, haha, you remember when I had problems and all I had was this one attack? Well, guess what? I have much more experience in power, and I can beat you now with this one kind of attack. You know? It's like fire punch, and now fire punch, and it was just your like a fist, like of a boxing glove sized flame around your fist. But then like later on, that thing is like, it's like engulfing your whole arm, and it's like giant flames and stuff. But it's the same move. You know, that's kind of what it's like with Macron. So, or Macron. Macaroon? Whatever. He got macaroni in his name almost. So yeah. So that's an interesting thing that we haven't really seen all that much at all, really. So that's a nice thing to touch upon in the series, is that their weaker spells can get stronger as they become stronger themselves. And then Mash is going to have a bit of a time, which I kind of expected, but it's in ways that I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting him to pull out basic spells. I was expecting, like, you know, like different kinds of sound magic to like blow out his eardrums, lose his equilibrium and everything, and really just mess up his day. But not the case. Also, he can use it to stop his falls, which is interesting. I think. Keldor is, is like, yeah, he's a dangerous one, kind of deal. I'm trying to remember everything else that happened in this chapter, but for the life of me, I don't. I did like the little cheering in the crowd and everything for them, but they're obviously worried about Mash because he's not able to do against Macron as he has against previous opponents. So that's troubling, but hey, this is character growth. Like, because if he easily defeated every opponent he ever had throughout the whole series, it becomes a little too much like One Punch Man. So, but yeah, we'll see how that develops, and then from there, you know, this fight should be pretty interesting. I mean, Macron is I forget if he's a second or third year student. I want to say second, but I could be wrong. So he's got a lot more experience, probably a lot more spells in his repertoire than the average student we've met up to this point. So I do look forward to the developments of this fight and the series as a whole, of course. But this fight takes precedent because it's happening right now. But anyway, so yeah. I guess that's about all I have to really say about the chapter. Sometimes I don't have much to say about these chapters. It's interesting, but, sometimes you can only say that so much, right? But anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Help me hit 500 subs by the end of the month. 500. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch, Radio Gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Keishlings, Mash is gonna have a bad day. I'm glad he had that protein shake. Bye-bye.